My name is Cyrus A. Parsa. I'm the founder of the AI organization. And the purpose of the AI organization is to assess any risks or dangers and give consultation to the threats of artificial intelligence and anything related to it, such as 5G, 6G grid systems, quantum technology, robotics and drones, and et cetera, particularly as it pertains to the Chinese Communist Party. Thus, before the pandemic started and hit, I published a few books. The last one was this one here, Artificial Intelligence Dangers to Humanity. And basically it covers over 50 companies, half are Chinese and half are Western, and explains the threats that they pose, especially mixing humans and animals that can create disease, and the world domination plan of the Chinese Communist Party with technology and how they use their big tech companies. Through forced tech transfer, through espionage, plagiarism, stealing, and of course, collaboration with our big tech companies, our universities, even media outlets and corporations, they've been able to extract not just American and European company data and know-how and skills to build the AI infrastructure, but they've gathered the entire world's data in many different ways, as I describe in this book. And by bringing the data together, and once they hook up to the 5G towers and even 6G systems, and it can mobilize machines, drones, robots, and even bioengineered and cybernetically enhanced soldiers. This way, they can rule the BRI. BRI is Belt and Road Initiative, or One Belt, One Road. It's the old Silk Road. So the old Silk Road, it connected the Persian Empire to the Chinese Empire, and then to Europe, or Eastern Europe, to be more accurate. Well, the new Silk Road, it's a little different. It not only connects China to the Middle East and to Europe and to Africa, as it did before, but also to the New World, which is North America, and even excavations in Antarctica, Afghanistan, of course, and Greenland. And these excavations are for the purpose of extracting rare earth minerals for their military industrial complex, which could be used for the artificial intelligence systems. So imagine a dictatorship like the Chinese Communist Party that treats their own people in such a bad way, and puts them in camps, labor camps, slave camps, and even does organ harvesting, to the Falun Dafa people, the Tibetans, the Christian, the Uyghurs, and even people who don't have religion. So imagine they do that, and we have a pandemic, and they're in control of this BRI. What they can do when they hook up the AI system to this infrastructure on the 5G, 6G systems, they will not only control people with normal geopolitics and policy, but they will have machines, robots, and drones to be able to enforce all their draconian and their tyrannical ways of treating humanity. So that's just one way. In the book, I describe in so many different ways how they threaten the world. The Chinese Communist Party, their global plan is to not only dominate, but I don't think they would use this term, but I would use this term. They want to enslave the world under the Marxist system as it connects to artificial intelligence on the BRI. So President Trump has been the main figure that's been going against the Chinese Communist Party. So supporting President Trump, no matter what, if you're a liberal or conservative or in the middle, is the smart thing to do, because he has a 3-year track record and even a 15-year track record of talking about how China has been doing bad things. The Communist Party has, not the Chinese people. So I think if the world can realize that immediately, and that the Chinese Communist Party threatens everybody, and then why would you want to get an AI system to a government that puts its own people in camps, kills them, steals? So can you trust this system in the hands of the Chinese communist regime? You cannot. It's like giving the best weapon you have and the surveillance systems to see over your house to their murderers that you know they're murderers. Why would you do that? So my message is the entire world needs to understand this, and they need to expose the Chinese Communist Party for the crimes against humanity, and also expose them for this technology, misuse of technology.
We are in the midst of the fourth industrial revolution. Technology will change everything, business models, but it will also change society. And we have to be prepared for it. The new technologies like artificial intelligence, like drones, blockchain, can bring many benefits for society. So we have to be prepared to make sure that we exploit those benefits, but we also see possible risks and dangers.
So to make China an innovative society, what should be done in terms of governments, public and private sectors?
I think China has very well recognized the need to create entrepreneurial infrastructures. For example, 5G is one of those necessities for real successful application of the technologies of the fifth industrial revolution. So China is on a good track. And finally, what is necessary is to make sure that the population absorbs all those changes and understands that those changes at the end are beneficial for our lives, for the quality of our lives.
Last question is about you. What do you expect that China would bring to the summer Davos, at the Davos to the world?
I think China can show at this meeting, which has become a summit for the fourth industrial revolution, that China has assumed a leadership role in the fourth industrial revolution and is using this role in a very positive way, which helps people around the world to benefit from the fourth industrial revolution.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.